overcharmed mechanic where you take double damage for equipping too much. Originally, charms were meant to be permanent upgrades, but that was boring, so they borrowed Nintendo's homework and made it about insects. One of Hollow Knight's best features is straight up stolen from a game about a paper plumber. Sometimes the best ideas are the ones you can,
It ain't even the enemies.
Not every nod
it's the
was
fucking
subtle,
area
since
itself.
Some were love letters to
I'm dying more to the terrain than the fucking enemies.
Stolen from Castlevania's Dracula.
The enemies ain't a problem.
Flame pillars, the cape opening,
it's the fucking terrain, bro.
That's all Dracula. Team Cherry didn't even try to hide it.
The entire
darkness DLC has vampire DNA, from the gothic horror to the ritual.
I heard they made it bullshit on purpose.
Dracula as a bug doing
I wonder how true that is.
Team Cherry wore their influences proudly. Sometimes the best design is taking something iconic and putting your own spin on it. Bug Dracula is somehow scarier than regular Dracula because, I mean, hey, let's be honest, bugs are already kind of creepy. That same love for classics showed up in the visuals as well. Hollow Knight's user interface isn't just random design choices. Team Cherry actually studied Gothic cathedral architecture to create the menus and icons that we see in-game. The small arrow shapes, borders, and decorative elements all echo medieval church design. Players may not realize it, but every time they pause the game or open a menu, they're looking at centuries of architectural influence. The result is a style that feels both old and new at the same time. Blending historic art with modern gaming created a unique look that helped Hollow Knight stand out. It's a perfect mix of culture and creativity. And beyond design choices, real people nearby helped make it work. Team Cherry didn't handle everything alone. Another indie group, Shark Jump Studios, stepped in to help with the tricky job of console ports. Without their support, Hollow Knight might have never reached so many platforms. Instead of competing, the studios collaborated, proving that indie game companies thrive when they share knowledge and resources. Players gained a smoother experience across consoles because of this teamwork. It's an example of how small developers lift each other up instead of trying to outdo one another. The strength of Australia's indie scene comes from cooperation, and Hollow Knight is a perfect example of that spirit. What happens when external forces step in and hardware history reroutes everything? Hollow Knight actually began development for the Wii U, but when Nintendo killed the console, Team Cherry had no choice but to pivot to the Switch. It was a huge shift that meant extra work, but in hindsight, it probably saved the game. The Wii U never really took off, while the Switch became a global hit. By moving platforms, Hollow Knight found a much bigger audience and thrived. This shows how fragile indie development can be. Sometimes your success depends not just on what you make, but on whether the platform survives long enough for people to actually play it. Even with platform chaos, the art stayed stubbornly human. Hollow Knight's art style wasn't heavily cleaned up or polished digitally. R. Gibson's hand-drawn sketches were scanned right into the game, keeping the texture and imperfections. You can see pencil strokes and little quirks that make the art feel alive, and instead of chasing sterile perfection, the team embraced the human touch. And that's why the world feels so warm and organic, even in its darkest places. It has soul, because you can sense the hand that drew it. In a time when most games chase flawless graphics, Hollow Knight stands out by letting traditional art survive. It feels handcrafted because at its core, it really is. From that handmade line work came a world that feels deep into deep. Hollow Knight might be a 2D game, but it often feels like it has real depth. That's because the world is built in 3 layers, the foreground, midground, and background. Each moves at a slightly different speed, creating the illusion of 3D space. This trick, called parallax, makes caves feel deep and cities feel tall without needing expensive 3D graphics. It's a smart use of art and perspective that tricks your brain into feeling immersed. Even though the world is flat, it feels layered and full of life. Team Cherry proved that with clever design, you don't need big technology to create big worlds. And that sense of depth only works because readability wins every time. The most detailed layer in Hollow Knight is always where you play. The background is simpler, and the foreground stays light so it doesn't block your view. This is done on purpose. During battles or platforming, you need to clearly see what matters: enemies, hazards, and the knight's position. If everything were overly detailed, it would be distracting. By designing with clarity in mind, Team Cherry made sure that the game always feels fair. The visuals are still beautiful, but never at the cost of gameplay. It's a great example of how smart design puts the player's experience before pure artistic flair. Taking that clarity further, your shadows quietly steer...
Oh, am I dead ass stuck here?
Reaching their hand into my wallet and just helping themselves. I like having no surprises when it comes to my cell phone bill. And with Spectrum, it saved me a ton of money.
Nah, am I stuck here? Yo!
Visit spectrum.com/save.
No!
Hey, did you know that kid is
Nah,
making the
that's
same
bullshit.
toxic chemical that's used in taxidermy? Formaldehyde?
No, I don't have the fucking wings.
Formaldehyde.
Are you around?
Well, niggas gonna have to
The
rock
black
dog that
silhouettes in the
shit.
foreground are not just there for style. They're actually used to guide
Gonna
where
have to
you
do what
move
it do.
without you even realizing it. Team Cherry placed these shapes in ways that naturally draw your attention or push you toward certain paths. You feel like you're exploring freely,
It's so
but
over.
the level design
I ain't gonna
is
lie,
quietly steering you.
I might have to start
Instead of
over.
arrows or flashing signs, shadows and shapes keep you on track. It's a clever way to
Did I not
guide
just
players
jump?
while still letting the
We
world
gonna edit
feel
that out.
mysterious. You think you're making all the choices, but really the environment is working like a subtle tour guide. If shadows guide you, then what makes your
Damn, bro,
brain
that's
follow
crazy,
so
though.
naturally? Well, humans are
This is like
naturally
one
drawn
big-ass
to light,
maze.
and Hollow Knight uses that instinct. The night has a faint glow, and lanterns or
I guess
bright
I'm stuck
areas
here
are
until I
placed
kill the
near
boss of
important
this area.
paths. Without thinking, you're pulled toward the light and often end up exactly where the designers want
This
you to go.
reminds me of that
You
one
don't feel forced
time
because it feels natural.
where when I got
Darkness
stuck
makes
in
you
Blight
cautious,
Town
while
without a
bright
fucking
areas
Lord
make
vessel.
you curious. That balance keeps exploration smooth without needing arrows or quest markers. It's a level design that quietly uses psychology to lead you forward. You're following instinct, not instructions, which makes the adventure feel organic.
So I'm just dead
and
ass
immersive.
stuck here
Building on
with
that
nothing
instinct,
to do.
color turns into a compass. White is the rarest
Wow.
and most important
I may have
color
just
in
fucked
Hollow
my
Knight.
entire
The night
playthrough.
is white, and so are key characters and objects. Against the game's muted backgrounds, white always pops out. This makes you instantly notice what matters
Why would they
most.
make it
Team Cherry
accessible
designed
then?
it this way so players could learn the rule without being told.
I wonder how many
When you
niggas
see
made
white,
this
you
dumbass
know it is
mistake.
worth your time. The color itself becomes a signal training you as you play. Instead of using flashy icons, the game
Wallahi,
relies
I'm
on
cooked, bro. How do I
consistency.
tell you?
That choice makes the world feel natural while still giving you clear guidance at a glance. And
Nigga,
if white
I don't
leads
care
you,
about a
black
stash
defines
station. I
what
want to
do.
get out of here.
Whenever you see pure black in Hollow Knight, it almost always means void. Team Cherry kept this rule consistent throughout the game. Over time, you start linking the color to the lore, and the creatures tied to it. This consistency gives the game a clear visual language. Without needing dialogue,
Oh my
you
god, I
already
finally got through that
understand the meaning
area.
just by
That's where I
looking.
lost all my damn Geo. I died right there. Alright, bro. Nah, I haven't been here. Please give me this map. Alright. Oh! I can get the fuck out of here. I could actually get the fuck out of here. Okay. We don't got wings. We can't do that. That's danger. We can't get up there either. Alright, you know what? It's good. I got a map now.
Black isn't just the color in the background, but it carries weight and story. By reserving it
Isn't
for
there
the
like
void,
2 different
Team
ways to
Cherry
fly
made
in this
sure
game?
the symbolism stays strong. It shows how even simple color choices can hold deep narrative importance in game design. Against that black
brother.
void, orange jumps out as pure danger. The orange glow of the infection stands out instantly in a world filled with blues and grays. The choice wasn't random. Team Cherry picked orange because it naturally feels loud, unnatural,
This
and
gay-ass
dangerous. The contrast makes infected areas look sick even before enemies appear. It taps into color psychology where certain hues make us uncomfortable.
Oh, Lord.
The moment you see orange, you know the area
Oh, that's
is
not
corrupted.
good.
It also helps with gameplay, because you can spot danger zones quickly. The color itself does the warning. No text needed. It's simple, effective, and unforgettable design that makes the infection impossible to ignore. And that screaming orange came from a hilariously gross place. Believe it or not, Team Cherry once called the infection rotten pizza cheese during development. The melted, stringy look of the infection really does resemble spoiled cheese. It might sound funny, but it works because it gives the corruption a gross, sticky vibe players can instantly relate to. Everyone knows what bad food looks like, so the design feels familiar while still being alien. That small joke turned into an effective art choice.
You don't
that
seem
shaped
that
entire
bad.
areas of the game. It's a reminder that even silly inspirations can lead to strong visual storytelling when used creatively. Rotten Pizza never looked
That's a
so
bench he
stiff.
on.
Before they landed on orange, they try to use usual disease
I'ma need
colors
that
and
bench.
toss them. Well, most games use green or purple when they want to show poison or corruption. Team Cherry tried those, but they felt too generic.
Did
They
that
wanted
nigga just
something
turn
that would
into a
stand
regular
out and
dude?
feel unique to Hollow Knight. That's why they went with orange. Against the game's darker tones, it feels more intense and memorable. Players now instantly recognize the infection, and it doesn't blend in with common fantasy
It makes
tropes.
sense.
Choosing originality over cliches
This is the part
made
I couldn't
world
get through.
more distinct. It also gave Hollow Knight a color signature that still sticks with players long after they
Yeah, I
finish.
remember this area.
Sometimes bold choices make lasting impressions. Once the colors set the mood,
okay,
the
we might be
start
back.
telling you what happened.
We
Every
might be
skeleton
back.
or husk you see scattered across Hollow Nest
Never
is
fucking
carefully
mind.
placed. They're not random decorations to fill space, but clues that hint at what happened in that area. A fallen guard near a broken gate suggests a last stand. A curled body in a corner shows someone tried to hide and failed.
If
These
it ain't nothing
details
up
let you
here,
piece together stories
bro,
without needing
this
dialogue.
gay
It
ass
makes the world
enemy
feel alive and tragic at
about
the
to
same
make me
time.
mad.
Instead of the game spelling things out, you're invited to read the history yourself just by looking around. It's storytelling that rewards curiosity and attention. If corpses tell the story, the moss stamps the
I
date.
need my
The moss growing
smells.
across Hollow Nest isn't just there for atmosphere. It actually works like a timeline. Fresh green moss means a place was abandoned more recently, while thick layers show centuries of decay. Team Cherry used plant growth as a way to mark how long something's been left behind. By paying attention, you can figure out how long an area or skeleton has been sitting there. It makes exploring feel like you're uncovering history one patch of moss at a time. Nature itself tells you the age of the ruins,
I got in there
turning
at one
every
point, I'm
mossy
pretty
wall
sure.
into a clock for Hollow Nest's downfall. Outside of the game, the manual captured that same sense of history in sketches. The physical manual did more than explain lore. It also showed concept art that revealed how characters changed over time. Some designs looked very different before
Here
reaching
we
their
go with
final
this gay-ass
form.
crystal
Seeing that
shit,
process gives players a peek behind the curtain at how much iteration goes into game art. It's rare to get this kind of creative history preserved in print. Most games release and
Who the
those
fuck thought it would be a
drafts
good idea
disappear
to
forever,
have
but
these two in a
here,
corner?
fans got to see the evolution, mistakes, and
They was
refinements
laughing
that
their
shaped
ass off
Hollow
when they made
Knight.
that.
It turns
I know
a
they
simple
were.
manual into a piece of creative history and inspiration for future artists. That habit of trimming almost cut the music we now adore.
I can't wait to start
Another
making
thing that
games like
almost got
this so I can put
simplified
niggas
out of
through stress.
existence was the soundtrack itself.
Gotta
In
be
that
one of my
beautiful
favorite fucking
soundtrack that
hobbies.
always brings a tear to my eye, Christopher Larkin wasn't even supposed to be involved. He only joined after the Kickstarter succeeded and they
That was
had
a
the
complete
extra
fail.
money. Before that, Team Cherry was probably going to make the music themselves or use generic stock music. Larkin's dad was a classical conductor, and he studied at a fancy music school in Adelaide. This guy brought real musical education to a game about bug murder. Just imagine City of Tears without that piano thing. We almost lived in a world where Hollow Knight had elevator music instead of a masterpiece of a soundtrack. They brought in a composer, but were the voice lines really just the devs messing around? While they brought in a pro for the music,
What's
voice acting
crazy?
stayed hilariously amateur. All those bug voices were just William and Ari making weird noises into a microphone. Every male character is basically them going bapanada in different ways. The female characters were voiced by their office friend Makoto Koji, who did Hornet, the Mantis Lords, and wait for it, Flukamar. Yeah, the same person who voices the cool warrior princess also voices the screaming flesh mother. The bug language isn't even a real language because it's just gibberish. Fans have spent years trying to decode it, even making translation guides. The developers probably laughed their heads off watching people analyze their random mouth noises. And if the voices were homemade, the so-called language was even faker. And while we're talking about things the community obsesses over that don't actually
Yeah, the
exist,
language ain't
let's
even a real
discuss the
language.
fake
It's just
language.
gibberish, they
Fans
say.
think Coral
Into the
sounds
fucking
Chinese,
microphone.
Zelda sounds Spanish, and Cloth sounds Arabic. It's all meaningless. Team Cherry didn't direct the voice actors, but they just made whatever noises felt right. The community has spent years trying to decode the bug language, making translation guides and dictionaries for gibberish. Someone probably has a PhD in made-up bug speak by now. The developers have gotta have a laugh watching people obsess and overanalyze their random mouth sounds like they're ancient texts. We're basically trying to
Arabic.
translate someone going blah 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 into a microphone. And after all that,
Yeah, I mean, trying to
make-believe,
translate a
the
nigga
bench
saying
sound
blah
is
blah
just
blah
plain
is just kind of
human.
crazy.
That satisfying bench sound was just someone sighing into a microphone with effects. Team Cherry tried metal sounds, stone grinding, magical sound effects, but nothing worked. Then someone
Yeah,
just
line it up,
excelled
fellas.
tirelessly and they
Line
realized
it up.
that was perfect. Millions of players have heard Team Cherry's exhausted sighing thousands of times. The most iconic sound in the game, well, aside from Hornet's voice lines, is just someone being tired. It's fitting because after some of those platforming sections, both you and the knight need a sigh of relief. Sometimes the best sound design is just human expression.
That's
Once
actually
the code
fucking
settled,
hilarious,
the
not
audio
gonna lie
experiments
to you.
got weird fast and set up the tiny cues that would matter later. You know
That
all
Shaw
those
shit is
disgusting
too
infection
fucking
sounds
funny.
that make your skin crawl? Well, here's something that'll change how you hear the game forever. Those wet, horrible noises
It's just
are
a
just
random
people
Asian
breathing
woman
really close
saying
to a
gibberish into the
microphone with some
microphone.
effects thrown on top. Team Cherry didn't want to hire expensive voice actors, so they got creative in the weirdest way possible. They would literally sit in their tiny recording room and breathe in the most bizarre ways, then add reverb and distortion until it sounded absolutely terrifying. The broken vessel's bone-chilling screams was just heavy
Damn it.
breathing pitched way up. Even the creepy background
cooked
noise in
again,
the
chat?
infected crossroads is layered breathing at different speeds, which means you've just been listening to Team Cherry hyperventilating for hours. From those breathy horrors came one gentle sound that turned into a compass. Cornifer's distinctive humming that you hear when you're near him was completely improvised during the recording session. Always stuck in my head.
I
The voice
might
actor
be
just
able to-
randomly started
could
humming,
pull that
and
off.
Team Cherry loved it so
That's
much
not too
they kept it
crazy.
in. It wasn't in any script or design document, but it was pure, spontaneous creativity. Now it's become one of the most recognizable and beloved sounds in the entire game. Players actively use his humming to locate him in new areas, which means this random vocalization accidentally became an important gameplay
He doesn't
mechanic.
respawn?
Team Cherry even added
Bruh.
special code
No, there's
to make
no
the
way
humming
he
get
has to.
louder as you get close to him. Sometimes
I
the
just
best
sat at
game
the
design
bench.
happens
No way.
completely by accident, when someone does something silly in a recording booth and everyone realizes it's actually brilliant. If Cornifer's humming calms you, Deep Nest was built to do the exact
This wall
opposite
jumping shit
on
feels like
purpose.
Mario.
Team Cherry
Takes me
deliberately
back.
made a Deep Nest trigger your primal fears. The layered spider sounds, breathing, and heartbeats at frequencies that cause actual anxiety. The darkness isn't just visual, but the audio
Damn
is
it.
specifically mixed to feel oppressive. They studied horror games to learn how to make players feel uncomfortable
Bruh.
in a 2D platformer. If you hate Deep Nest, that's not a bug, it's a feature. The area is designed to be genuinely
Damn it.
unpleasant, not just difficult. They want
Bro,
you to feel relief
he's
when
doing
you
this shit on
leave.
purpose.
It's psychological manipulation through game design, and it works perfectly. After engineering fear in Deep Nest, the harshest cut was how the Abyss got trimmed by budget. Speaking of things that couldn't
I'ma get this
finish
shit.
properly, let's talk about some cut content. Ever notice how the Abyss feels kind of empty? Well,
I ain't about to
there's a
be
reason
stuck
for that.
here. I'ma
Team
get this
Cherry
shit.
promised this massive expansion for the Abyss as a Kickstarter goal, but they never got enough money
Oh,
for it. We're talking
they spared
4
me by
extra
putting that
bosses and
one
some of the
enemy right
hardest
there.
Challenges in the game. It was supposed to explain everything about the Void, where all those creepy vessels came from.
Wasn't
Most
for
of
that nigga, I'd
context
probably have to
got
make a whole
back.
new save.
Years later, they threw us a bone with that birthplace cutscene, but man, imagine.
No, it didn't jump off the wall.
Deepest, darkest part of the game was supposed to be even deeper and darker. And after those Abyss cuts, did the rethink go so far that the Dream Nail was once a
Ah, I hate it.
brains? This one is absolutely wild. So originally, the Dream Nail didn't just read thoughts, and you could literally dive
It's
into
like I can't
NPCs'
jump off of
heads.
it.
There's actual footage of the knight chopping off a chunk of Elderbug's skull and jumping into his brain like it's a swimming pool. Every character would have had their own dream world.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's
Wanna know what
possible.
Cornifer dreams about while mapping? Or receive Quirrell's memories? Too bad though. Team Cherry decided
'Cause you
it
can't
was
seem to
too
jump
much
off
work.
the walls
Now
to
we
get
just
that
got
extra
these little
momentum.
thought bubbles. We went from brain surgery exploration to basically mind reading. And honestly, that's probably a little less disturbing. When that dream diving vanished, another promise went with it. Drya was supposed to be alive and you were going to fight her. For those who don't know, she's one of the 5 great knights who protected the White Lady. Team Cherry announced her as a boss fight where she'd gone crazy after the gardens got destroyed, but still had enough honor for a fair duel.
This game
No
is like
combat,
Undertale,
no
but
spells
better.
allowed. Instead, what we get is a pile of dead bodies. She's just laying there, surrounded by mantis corpses. They turned what could have been this legendary knight versus knight showdown into scenery. That's like promising a fight with Darth Vader and delivering a corpse. Losing a knight duel hurt. But the next cut went from tragic to absurd. Team Cherry actually made an entire
Fuck.
village of talking
This nigga's so
snails
fragile, he
with
dies
little
in like
houses
3
on their
hits.
backs. And no, I'm not joking, it's in the trailers with full backgrounds and everything. But they looked at it and went, nah, this is too Cartoon
Well,
Network for
they're
our
cooked.
depressing bug game. They thought happy snails would ruin the mood while you're exploring a kingdom full of zombies and dead babies. Some fans
We
think
might
that the
be
giant
cooked, Chad, I'm not
caterpillar
gonna lie to
Bardoon
you.
got the snail's personality since he's weirdly chill for living in a dying world. But seriously, imagine finding a village of snails, having tea parties between all the corpses and infection. Comedy gold that we'll never see. That mood check is
Well, I ain't
exactly
gonna lie,
why the
John.
White Palace ends with a
Shit, we
twist
low-key
of
at
cruelty
impasse right
instead of a
now.
boss. Since we're talking about expectations getting crushed, let's discuss the biggest anticlimax in gaming. Everyone and their mother expected a boss fight at the end of White Palace. You go through platforming hell, dodge a million saws, and surely there's gotta be some epic battle at the end, right? Wrong. Ari Gibson straight up
Shopkeeper's
said
Key.
that
What
they
does that
never
even go
planned
to?
a boss. The palace is the boss. Those king's molds that keep murdering you is your boss fight. The entire area is basically one long battle against spikes and your own sanity. Plus, finding the Pale King already dead on the throne hits way harder than beating him up would've. Sometimes the best boss fight is no boss fight. Just depression and a dead king. And right after that palace fake-out comes a feature that sank before launch.
What?
The mysterious Colosseum secret isn't the only feature that got postponed to oblivion. Early trailers showed the knight swimming
There's
through
something
acid like it's a
down
pool
here.
party. Not walking on it with Isma's tear, but actually
There's like a
swimming.
little blocked
This
off
would have opened
area.
up entire underwater sections and connected to some lighthouse quest that people found sketches of. The Lake of Void was supposed to have underwater boss fights.
I won't
Can
be
you
able to
imagine
cross
fighting
that.
void creatures while swimming in liquid darkness? Team Cherry cut it because they realized they'd be developing forever. Plus, let's be real, watching a tiny knight do the butterfly stroke would have looked ridiculous. Sometimes cutting features saves
And I
games
can't
from
get over
themselves.
there. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's so over. It is so over, my nigga.
Bring comfort home this holiday season during the Buy More, Save More sale at Raymore Flanagan. Or enjoy flexible financing so you can buy now and pay over time. You're in charge of the savings, only during the Buy More, Save More sale at Raymore Flanagan.
If swimming was real at one point, doesn't the Cut Lighthouse quest lurking in the files make sudden sense? Hidden in Hollow Knight's game files right now is gaming's most famous piece of cut content. There's a complete Lighthouse quest that never made it into the final game, and modders have found all of the pieces. The Lighthouse was supposed
I
to be
hate
in
that they
something
cut
called
Oscar
the
out
Lake
of Dark
Void
Souls
area.
1.
You'd use swimming mechanics to navigate through complete
sounded like
darkness
such a good
while
quest
solving
line.
light-based puzzles. There's even going to be a Lighthouse Keeper NPC with their own tragic backstory, because Team Cherry
thinking
just
he's
loves
the
the
chosen
King's
undead,
Crown.
but
The
it's
crazy
really
part
you.
is they removed this so late
And
in
eventually
development
you
that
fight
pieces
him
still exist in the code.
for a useless
Speedrunners with
ass
special
flame that'll
tools
burn
can
out
actually
anyway.
glitch into some of these rooms,
Absolute
though
peak.
they're mostly empty spaces with broken collision. It's like finding ruins of a lost civilization. And once you know about the lighthouse, the Lake of Void shrinking from ocean to puddle makes sense. But not every compromise
I did
was
not
as
mean to do
player-friendly as the Essence Farm. The Lake of Void was supposed to be an ocean with massive underwater boss fights. Concept art shows giant void creatures lurking in the depths. Those tendrils that grab you were supposed to be full enemies you would fight while swimming. There was going to be a lighthouse to navigate the darkness. Instead, we
Wait.
got a puddle. The Abyss, already the most atmospheric area, was supposed to have an entire underwater section. Team Cherry cut
That is
years
not what
of
I meant to
content
do.
to
Why does it
actually
keep giving
finish
my
the game.
input?
We traded an ocean of possibilities for a bit of a lake of disappointment. After the shoreline shrank, the map needed a quick bridge to hold it together. And sometimes the compromises resulted in areas that feel half-finished for good reason. Fog Canyon almost got cut completely. It was added last minute to connect other areas. That's why it feels so small and different, because it was rushed. The jellyfish were thrown in to make it feel unique. Monomon being there was a panicked decision to give the area purpose. She was supposed to be somewhere else entirely. Fog
Wait, I
Canyon is
already came
basically
here
a
and I
fancy
fucking
hallway
died
with
last
deadly
time.
jellyfish pretending to be a real area. Sometimes you need filler to make the world make sense, even if the filler is trying to kill you with electric jellyfish.
Bro, there's
That
a-
same last-minute
there's a
energy
goddamn
is
door
what the
here!
Hive almost vanished as
No!
well. The Hive area was nearly removed from the game because it's so disconnected from everything else.
Well,
It's
when in doubt, pull that Google out. We gotta look this shit up, bruh. Ain't nothing else we can do. Stuck in Crystal Peak. I thought I had to buy that. Wait, so I don't have to buy that? I only have to give him a rusty ass key? Okay. Stuck in Crystal Peak, how to get out.
When a migraine
2025, 10 months ago.
strikes and I've taken a trip.
Love the part where he shows how to get out. Bruh, he don't even show how to get out? Oh my goodness. What about this dude?
Alright.
Why is this video 40 minutes long, bro? I don't need a whole ass synopsis on how to get out of Crystal Peak.
Hey, good morning. This doesn't really seem like a morning game, but guess what I woke up wanting to do. Alright, so I think we basically finished what we could do at Crystal Peak, right? I think this is pretty much it. There's not much left to do here. But we fought hard for this bench. Yeah, I think pretty much everything else requires some jumping abilities, like that does. Let's see, does anything else around here do? I do kind of want to find the caterpillar, though.
I wish you could double jump.
You think we can find him?
That'd be great. Imagine that other viewer is just
Oh, we can ride
jaded.
this a little higher now.
Yeah, I don't have the wings.
No, we can't. Not that much higher, huh?
That's pretty gay.
Not higher by much. We have gone up that way. It feels like I should just kind of wait until I can double jump, or until I get whatever kind of train access.
Yo, this map is so much bigger.
Because it looks like Dirtmouth and Crystal Peak will connect. Black Egg Temple, Soul Sanctum, City of Tears. I really want this, I think it's the Fog Canyon, right?
Yeah, she's on bullshit. Oh my god, bro. Oh, it's time to start a new playthrough. It's time to start a new playthrough, bruh. Bro. There is no way out, gang. This shit is weak, bruh. To get out of Crystal Peak, you need to acquire the Crystal Heart ability in the area, then use it to leave. Nigga, where is that? I've already looked at this pussy ass map. Yeah. Yeah, I know. The first exit, there's a door, there's a lever. I can't get behind that. Yeah, I went to the second one, but I need to jump, and you know I can't get up there, right? No, John, I don't think you understand. I'm stuck here. Those two exits don't work, gang. It's over, bro. How do I tell you? How do I tell you, bro? How do I tell you, buddy?
Hey, share your screen. I wanna watch.
How do I tell you, buddy? I'm looking for a guide right now, nigga. What you think I'm doing? I'll be glad when I get out of this weak ass area.
Bro, share your screen.
I'm already streaming it for this nigga John. Just join the stream.
How do you join the stream?
YouTube, nigga. Alright, you know what? Can I do both? I need a new controller. Oh shit, I can. Neat. I wonder if it'll hold up.
It should.
Weak ass enemy. Wait, have I been here? I don't think so. No, I haven't been here. Yes! Okay, this is some new shit. Is this that second boss? I see one of those little slime niggas. Yeah, so far.
Bro, they got the Saitama fucking style in Untitled Boxing, and that motherfucker is tough.
Is it shiny?
Yeah, it's gray.
Of course. I just want nano machines, bro. I love Metal Gear Rising. That's my shit. Shout out to Kojima. Oh, fuck me. That's bad. Damn it. Bro, stop over jumping! Let's not do this. Come on. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Yo. This whole game is just mental gymnastics. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, I was about to shit myself. Yo, the parkour is bullshit, son. Please tell me I get another bench. I don't want to do that. What's over there?
You gonna have
I don't
to.
even have a part of this map unlocked. Dear Lord. Oh yes! Finally! Finally! Hold L2. I have 3 people watching. Super dash. I can get the fuck out of here, son. Thank you.
Fail? That'd be crazy.
Thank you, bro. Does it work for like? Nah, it doesn't. You have to charge it. You gotta charge it. Well, that just gave me an idea or two. Oh, fuck off. These crystal niggas can suck my dick. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Yeah, I ain't got time. If I didn't have double dash, I would have died right there. Hey, I ain't dead though, pussy. Really? I might as well be dead after that shit. Oh my goodness, like fucking die? Damn. Hate them little flying fucks. Yeah, get me the fuck out of here, son. Real talk. I got the crystal heart. Get me the fuck out of here, G. I believe it. Okay, there was another... I want to see what that's about at the bottom. No, not that one. There was another little joint. I fly out to Indianapolis in like 3 days.
It should be down there. Go back down. It should be down over here.
Yeah, I'm looking for that. You should get Hollow Knight. You should play it.
I got Cuphead.
It's similar. It's a hack and slash game. You just keep hitting them until they die. A word? Oh. Damn it. Hold on, not here.
You should just double jump and dash towards that.
Nah, I ain't got wings. I don't know what to expect. It's too dark. I need a lantern. It's not smart. We're gonna come back later. I need a lantern for that.
John like that.
Okay, so that means we can probably get the fuck out of here.
Did you go all the way down to the bottom though? You didn't even go to the bottom.
Let's go to... Nah, I've been to the bottom already. That's where I came.
Go from the Forbidden Crossroads.
I'm trying to get the fuck out of Crystal Peak because I don't need to be here right now. I need to go back to Fungal Waste.
I told Terrell only kill a nigga in self-defense.
Did he call you?
Yeah, but not today he did. I just didn't answer because I was asleep.
Oh. Oh, not this fucking place. Oh no. Alright, this is what I wanted to check out.
There's something up there. You didn't get that up there? Look at that thing up there.
I ain't got double jump.
Oh, you weak as fuck.
Bro, come on. Stop looking up. My controller tweaking. Can I look down? Please? There we go. Yo, my camera's like actually tweaking. Okay. Yo, why does it keep eating my input? Like, I hate that. If I die here, I'm gonna actually be pissed. Is that even possible to make? That's not even possible to make. Bro. Oh my god. This place can really suck my dick. I hate it here. At least I'm not too far, though. I hate it here! Let me get out of here, though. I'm gonna get my stuff back. So it's gonna be down there. Oh shit, you can collide blades? Oh, that's neat. You know what, bro? I just want my shit back. Yeah, my shit just disappeared.
They're showing the other side.
The fuck? Where my shit at?
Look on the map.
I'm right next to it, apparently. Well, that's 800 souls lost. It's too bad. I don't even think I can get out of here. Oh, forgot you gotta cancel it. Or else that shit's just gonna keep going. Alright, man, other than the crystal heart, we're kinda fucking baked. Really don't know where else to go, to be honest. Yeah. Ain't shit here for me either. Well, what does this lead to? I don't think I've been here. Have I been here? I think I have. Yeah, I have. Oh, boy's gone, though. This is where I fought the boss. No, that's not where I fought the boss. This is that area. If only I had double jump, bro, would make this a lot less painful. I can't even pogo off of that damn pickaxe. Wait. Damn it. Oh my goodness, come on. Could have been worse. Hold on, there might be hope for this. Why am I seeing my own stream on my YouTube feed? I don't know why I thought that would kill him. I had to test it. Just to make sure. Another one of those eggs. I don't even know how to get over there. Why is my shit here? I didn't even die there. Wow. Damn. Yeah, this ain't working. We're gonna have to find something else to do. I'm gonna need my shit back. Yes, I'm that petty. I want all 13 Geo back. I don't care. This nigga's Wi-Fi struggling just to stay in this bitch. I'll try this one. Oh, no way! I got it off! Where are we? What are we? We're still in Crystal Peak. This is a new enemy type. John was right. This will become a common enemy. They take hella hits. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, you weren't lying. That pogo shit worked. Yeah, I managed to get it off. On a wall? What do you mean? Like when I'm gliding on a wall? Really? Alright. Fuck. This has got to be the shittiest place to put a goddamn enemy. Nah, bro, I don't like this. I ain't gonna lie. Now I gotta fight tooth and nail just to get there again. Bro, this area pisses me off. I hate this shit. This is worse than Blight Town. 100%. God damn, bro. I had to fight tooth and fucking nail to get there. That was off of pure luck. Oh my. Well shit, I'm about to die again. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Fuck what John talking about, nigga. I need the healing. Talking about some always use spells. I need that life energy. Fuck all the bullshit. The super dash don't hurt them though. No, the hell it don't. Are you for real? Last time I tried it, a nigga just armored that shit. I jumped way too damn high. I'm already dead, gang. I'm already dead, gang. It's that fucking enemy placement. They did that stupid shit on purpose. They did that stupid shit on purpose. They did that stupid shit on purpose. Alright, you know what? Fuck all the bullshit, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. How the fuck does he keep hitting me? I can't even pogo off of that. Like it's so situational, man. He doesn't give me enough leverage. I don't get enough momentum. Nah, and he's real fragile. He dies in like 3 hits until I have an upgraded nail. With a weaker nail, I could probably use his body. I tried using his body, but he died too damn quick. See, look, watch this. See? That shit just doesn't work, bro. See? Just don't work. I wonder who are the 2 people that keeps leaving and joining the stream.
Me.
That is not true. It wouldn't make sense. You're already watching share screen. At least I got the crystal heart though. Shit. Glad I got that. Bro. This fuck ass hitbox. And he dies so quick. Wallahi, bro, I'm cooked. How do I tell you?
Wallahi, bro.
How do I tell you, bro? Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck! You know what, bro? I'ma save myself the sanity. I'ma save myself the humility. I'ma just end stream and I'ma hop on something else and figure this shit out later. I got Crystal Heart. I'm not about to be sitting here for 2 hours doing that shit.